So I just bought my father a Porsche Cayenne. It's a 3-litre diesel, so he didn't really want anything that he'd have to be at the petrol station all the time for, like me with the X6M getting like 7 miles per gallon. This does like 34, which is, it's okay. His old car was 38 miles per gallon, so it's only a little difference between it, and that was a 2-litre. When I was buying this car though, is he didn't have an idea. Like, his car was outside in the morning. I told my mom to leave the car keys downstairs. I took his old car, traded it in, and brought this, and he woke up in the morning, came downstairs in his pajamas. He's got a Porsche Cayenne parked outside. He was really surprised, and he'd known that I was going to buy him a car because I was asking him what he'd like the new 7 Series, or if he wanted a Jeep. But since he's been driving my X6M once in a while, he's been really enjoying being high up, so I thought Porsche Cayenne's the way to go. So he is happy with it. The only thing he's not happy with is it's got a huge fuel tank. It's like 90 litres, and he filled it up yesterday. It cost him £120 nearly, like 117 odd pound to do a full tank on it. So he wasn't happy about that, but I was telling him, at least you don't have to go to the petrol station all the time because it's got such a big tank. So reasons that I bought this for him is these wheels and the Panameric roof. Look how big that is. Like, compared to my X6M, that's got a tiny little hatch. This has got a huge Panameric roof. I wish the X6M had that. And these wheels, I think the Porsche, is it turbo wheels? Because they don't look standard. And the interior is really nice. I really like the layout. So you've got your fuel, your what's it called, coolant, oil, and oil pressure. That's oil, and that's oil pressure. And you've got your digital miles per hour there, and a little screen there. You can do the navigation and all of the things that you can do over here too. This is a touch screen. Look at the interior of this. I think this looks better than the interior I get in the X6M. Like, this is such a nice layout. I'm really liking this. Like, seriously, I prefer this interior to my X6M. It's so nice. This is touchscreen, so you've got this as well to control it, but it looks really nice. Like, I know a lot of, like, I've been looking at the videos before I bought this, and everyone was saying that it's all cluttered, but as long as, like, the thing is, those reviewers are spending, what, a day max with a car? But when you own the car, you're gonna find all the layout easy anyway, because the main buttons you press on there, you're gonna get used to. So this is how you control this screen, what you can see here. And that's about it. Panameric roof. Look at the layout on this. Like, well done to Porsche. Like, they've put metal on every single button. You don't get that in a £100,000 car, yet you can get it in this. So that's really nice. And then you've got your park by here. That's a really good thing as well. Like, they haven't put it there. So, like, say if you got kids sitting next to you, they can't just pull it by accident. You've got it next to the driver, so you've got control over that always. But I've been really liking this car. Like, it gets so much looks. It gets probably the same amount of looks that my X6M gets. So, and this color, my father does not take his car to good car washes, so that's why I didn't buy him a black one. As much as he loves having it in black, he's not going to look after it, and I am planning on wrapping this for him as well. I don't know what to do, satin grey or Nardo Grey. The original colour, I love it, he loves it, but the thing is, I know he's not going to look after it, so I'd prefer him to take it to any car wash with wrap on there, so it's got protection. So we're going to do that for him as well, and obviously do tints for him as well, because you can see all in there. Such a nice looking car as well. Look at how much attention to detail they've put. Like, they've put a Porsche sign there where the number plate goes. That's always going to be covered by the number plate anyways. Even with a key, the attention to detail, like, they could have just given you a normal key like everyone else, but they put it in a little car shape. That's really cool. Right, let's get on to driving. So let's get driving. It feels really good. The only thing is, my father's complaining to me about this as well. Right, so first and second, you do feel, but after then, you don't really feel it. I think this is 8, so it's got 8 gears on this, and this feels way bulkier, way bigger than my X6M for some reason, but I know for a fact it isn't, because where we park the cars, the X6M doesn't fit into that space really, and this does, width and length. So I don't know why that is, and I'm understanding the X6M a lot more now that I'm driving this, because before I thought, oh, the X6M isn't so tight, it's really floaty, it hasn't got sports suspension, so I thought it wasn't stiff enough. And now driving this car, now I understand that that car is as stiff as it can be. Like, it's a raced car at the end of the day. You cannot make that perform the same as a sports car. You can do whatever you like. The maximum difference you can do is the X6M, I believe. So this feels a whole lot more floaty and huge, but the camera's quite nice and the sensors are really good. This doesn't have 360 cam, but it's okay. The sensors do a good job of it. Like I said, this feels so big, I don't know why. And I appreciate the X6M a lot more, the suspension a lot more now that I've driven this. Now I know what a normal SUV is and what a super SUV is, let's say. The good thing about this car, it does have off-road mode, whereas the X6M does not. And like, I put it on a little bit of grass and the X6M got stuck on a little bit of grass. Like, it was mad. It's got metal on pieces that you're touching every day, so that is really nice. And this interior, like I've said before, I am really enjoying this. I'm becoming a Porsche fanboy right here, aren't I? It's so nice. Now I'm understanding people saying that BMW's interiors are getting way too old. Like, they just keep on doing the same thing with a little bit of difference. That's it. Now I'm understanding a lot more. I used to think, oh, what are you talking about? Like, they've changed it. It used to be in the thing. Now it's got a pad up there. But now I understand them a whole lot more. This car feels amazingly built. It drives really nice. It's so comfortable. Like, it just wafts. And even on these big 21s, it still wafts really good. All in all, my dad really likes this car. Like, the only thing he didn't like was, like I said, £120 for a full tank. But that's because he's not used to having a huge petrol tank or like a bill like that. Um, his old car used to cost him £70 to fill up. But when he told me £120 for filling this up, I was like, yeah, that's normal. And he was like, it's not to me. So yeah, I understand him. So all in all, he does like the car. He was really happy, like when I got it for him, and he's driving around like a boss now in his Porsche. So I am really happy because I've made him happy. He's always made me happy. So well, I need to start returning the favor. So right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be doing all the stuff to this car. So like the tint, the wrap, I'll be getting them done, and I'll actually document them as well. I think it's still quite a cool thing, like this car getting wrapped. And my father likes having a unique car as well, so I will be making this really nice for him. Probably the next video I do for this is gonna be either tints or the wrap or together, depending on when I can get this in. Yeah, so thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Like, share and subscribe.